Ladies and gentlemen, the WWE Universe is buzzing with anticipation as the clock ticks down to one of the most exciting pay-per-views of 2025, Backlash. But this isn't just any pay-per-view. Oh no, Backlash 2025 is poised to be one of the most significant nights in WWE history. As the stars of the wrestling world prepare to clash, it's not just about titles, rivalries, or personal vendettas. This year's Backlash could be the catalyst for a seismic shift in the entire landscape of WWE. A night where the unimaginable happens, and fans will be left talking for years to come. And the buzz, the whispers, and the hype. It's all centered around one name, Dean Ambrose. That's right. For months, rumors have been swirling, and whispers of a possible return have taken over social media and locker room chatter alike. Could this truly be the moment we've all been waiting for? Could the lunatic fringe himself, Dean Ambrose, be coming back to WWE? Well, it seems like we are closer than ever to finding out. The rise of the new regime. To fully understand the magnitude of Dean Ambrose's potential return at Backlash, we need to dive into the storylines that have been building up for months, particularly one involving the most shocking partnership in WWE, Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. Let's rewind for a second. Seth Rollins, once the beloved champion and locker room leader, is now a completely different animal. His sharp turn from fan favorite to villain started when he shocked the WWE Universe by aligning himself with none other than the master manipulator, Paul Heyman. This is the same Paul Heyman who has orchestrated some of the most dominant factions in WWE history, including the Bloodline. Now, with Heyman by his side, Rollins is a force to be reckoned with. But it didn't end there. Oh no, this alliance only got stronger. Heyman and Rollins made a power move by recruiting none other than Braun Breaker. The powerhouse from NXT turned main roster juggernaut has brought a level of aggression and intensity that WWE hasn't seen in quite some time. With Breaker by his side, Rollins and Heyman were no longer just a team, they were a legitimate threat. And if that wasn't enough, rumors began to swirl about Drew McIntyre being courted to join their ranks. Now, imagine this, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Drew McIntyre, and Paul Heyman, all working in tandem. That's not just a faction, folks, that's a regime. A force that could dominate WWE for years to come. But no empire is invincible, and every regime has its downfall. Could Backlash 2025 be the night that the rise of this new faction meets its match? And who, or what, could stop this unstoppable force? Roman Reigns' return and the CM Punk factor. Enter Roman Reigns. The tribal chief has been absent from the WWE spotlight ever since his crushing loss at WrestleMania 41. That loss, a moment that shook the very foundation of WWE, left fans wondering what the future held for Roman. But make no mistake, Roman Reigns is back. And this time, it's personal. After months of silence, Roman Reigns has returned with a fire in his eyes. He's no longer here to protect his kingdom, he's here to destroy it. Roman has been sitting in the shadows, watching, waiting, and preparing for the right moment to strike. And now, he's back, and this time, it's not about the title. It's about burning down everything Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, and their regime have built. But Roman Reigns isn't alone in this mission of destruction. Joining him on this warpath is none other than CM Punk. CM Punk's return to WWE has been nothing short of electrifying. The straight-edge superstar, who has been away from the company for years, has made it clear that he has a personal vendetta against Paul Heyman. The history between Punk and Heyman is long and complicated, filled with betrayal, manipulation, and a relationship that was anything but friendly. And Punk hasn't forgotten the past. But it's not just Heyman he's after. CM Punk has a bone to pick with Seth Rollins too. Their relationship has always been one of tension, with envy, betrayal, and rivalry simmering just below the surface. Now, with Rollins firmly entrenched in the power structure of WWE, Punk is ready to settle the score. But how will this alliance between Roman and Punk play out? The showdown at Backlash. Now, we arrive at the moment that everyone is waiting for, the showdown at Backlash 2025. The stage is set. The factions are in place. Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Drew McIntyre, and Paul Heyman make up the most dangerous group in WWE right now. On the other side, Roman Reigns and CM Punk are preparing for war, not just against Rollins and Heyman, but against everything they represent. The tension is palpable, and every move, every strategy, every word spoken in the coming weeks will have major ramifications. But the question remains, where does Dean Ambrose fit into all of this? Could his return at Backlash 2025 be the game-changer that WWE desperately needs? The timing of Ambrose's return couldn't be more perfect. The power struggle between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, the rising tension within WWE, and the uncertainty surrounding every storyline have created an opening for someone like Ambrose to make his long-awaited return. Imagine the chaos when Dean Ambrose walks through that curtain. Will he be a force of chaos, throwing a wrench into Rollins and Heyman's plans? Or will he align with Roman Reigns and CM Punk, forming an even stronger counter-regime to the dominance of Rollins' faction? Ambrose's unpredictable nature could tip the scales in an instant, and WWE fans are on the edge of their seats, wondering if this will be the night they finally see the lunatic fringe return to the WWE ring. The rumors, the speculations, and the possibilities. So what's the deal with all these rumors surrounding Dean Ambrose? Could he really be coming back? Let's break it down. For months, fans have been talking about the possibility of Ambrose returning to WWE. Some have speculated that it's a matter of when, not if. His previous run as part of the Shield was iconic, and the chemistry he had with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins made them one of the most dominant factions in WWE history. But after Ambrose left the company and reinvented himself, the question has lingered, what would his return mean for the current WWE landscape? The idea of Ambrose coming back to WWE at a time when the company is on the verge of a major power shift is incredibly tantalizing. He's been gone long enough to leave fans wanting more, and now, with the regime of Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman taking over, Ambrose's return could shake things up in ways we can't even imagine. Could Ambrose return to settle unfinished business with his former Shield brothers? Will he stand with Roman Reigns and CM Punk, or will he take a completely different route and challenge the entire power structure? There's also the possibility of Ambrose showing up as a wild card, someone who might turn the tide for either side based on his own chaotic motivations. The speculation is endless, and that's exactly what makes his potential return so exciting. The WWE Universe is ready for something big, something unexpected, and Backlash 2025 might just be the night that surprises everyone. As we count down the days to Backlash 2025, the excitement continues to build. With the return of Roman Reigns and CM Punk, the rise of Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman's faction, and the tantalizing possibility of Dean Ambrose's shocking return, the stage is set for one of the most explosive pay-per-views in WWE history. The question remains, who will come out on top? Will Seth Rollins and his new regime cement their dominance? Or will Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and potentially Dean Ambrose be the ones to burn it all down? One thing is for certain, Backlash 2025 is shaping up to be a night that will change the course of WWE forever. Stay tuned, because what happens next could change everything. But wait, there's so much more to discover. Click on the next video right here, shown on the screen, for more exclusive insights, reactions, and all the latest happenings in the wrestling world. You won't want to miss it. Every click helps us grow and brings you more amazing content. So please, don't leave just yet, join us for the next video and keep the wrestling conversation going. Thank you for being part of our community. Goodbye for now.